Day 19. It's kind of astounding that, at least to me, that I've been doing this for almost 3 weeks now. You know, gotta be honest, I kind of thought I would quit soon after 14 at the start. Either that or it would devolve into just uploading, whenever. But I'm actually happy that I've been able to stick with it so far. I have noticed that a lot of the video ideas that I've been getting, a lot of them are going to be longer form, which means that it's going to take more time to produce. I'm confident I can do it. As to how they're going to turn out, remains to be seen, truth be told. Just because they're not materialized yet. But I'm confident I can do it. It's just going to take a lot of time. A lot of time and hard work. Just like self-improvement. Ooh, who'd have thunk it? But, in terms of the daily stuff, already went ahead and did my gratitude journaling for today. Taking a rest day just because I went a little bit too hard at the gym yesterday. My traps are really fucking sore and tight. I think I went too hard on the dumbbell shrugs, but other than that, I'm good. I've spent quite a bit of today just reading more Unchained or Unscripted. Don't know why I said Unchained. I'm not talking about Django. I'm talking about the thing by MJ Marco or DeMarco. Yeah, it's still a good read. I'm still enjoying it so far. It's, I think one of the things brought up in it that kind of piqued my interest is in one of the sections in the book, MJ talks about survivor bias, which is basically when we think about lottery winners. We always hear about the guy who wins the lottery. His name is on the news, he wins X amount of millions or billions, what have you. And yet they don't talk about the losers. They don't talk about the countless people who put money into the lottery and came up with nothing. It's the same thing when you discuss shit like YouTube, shit like this. The majority of channels that exist in the totality of YouTube don't go anywhere. Like, not anywhere big. They don't blow up. Like, even I don't want to talk out my ass or like be hyperbolic, but chances are for every success that's on YouTube, even a remote success, like few thousand subscribers, let's say, or a constant X number of views per video, like 1,000 views per video, thousand or so, or a few thousand subscribers, whatever metric. I'd be willing to wager that for every one of those moderate successes, at least 1,000, if not closer to 5, 10, maybe even like 50,000 channels that go nowhere. And that got me thinking about the what was it? It was the one video that man, my brain can't process thoughts. It's fucking late. Damn it. But basically, there was there was a video where, how did it go? Am I getting Alzheimer's? Maybe I'm just sleep deprived. Not well. The general gist was, oh, I remember. It was some sort of a gambling video. It was some sort of a gambling video where it was like, if you do these strategies when it came to roulette, where it's like, if you bet, I forget exactly what it was, but it was like, if you bet on double green, black, and let's say evens, you'll constantly win. And it's like, no, that's not how that works. That's not how any of that works. It's like when you see, I got it. Perfect example. So way back in the early days of YouTube, when Let's Players first started blowing up, I clearly remember, I was in school at the time, but I clearly remember when the likes of like Proton John were blowing up at the time. There were so many people who were just trying to copy and just fell by the wayside. Like, not even close in terms of quality or entertainment. And they just saw, this is the new thing, I'm gonna do that thing. You know, it reminds me a lot of delving into the self-improvement space. It reminds me a lot of that. Just because there were so many channels that you could kind of understand who they were trying to copy. Where it's like, I can't tell you how many videos I have seen from channels that have unfiltered after them. Like, so many videos of just people essentially copying like Hamza style, where it's like Jeffrey versus Adonis thumbs, where it's like spouting out the same self-improvement advice that he would give. But these are coming from people that haven't gotten to where he is. Like, I'm putting it out there. I was inspired by him. No doubt about it. I'm not gonna be that egotistical and say that this was unprovoked and all that. No. Dude had an impact on my life, and he got me to start self-improvement, to start taking the steps, to start exercising regularly, to start gratitude journaling and all that. He got me to do that shit. So to say that I wasn't inspired to make this because of him would be wrong. He definitely inspired me to do it. The difference is, the route that I wanted to take, I wanted this to be part... I wanted to do similar shit, just because, in general, I like helping people. Like, outside of the self-improvement sphere, I like helping people. It makes me feel good inside. Like, that's all the thought there is when it comes to that. I like the feeling I get when I can help somebody and they show me genuine gratitude. That shit feel good. In part, I want it to be a documentary of where I'm going on this journey, in how I'm dealing with the challenges and the trials and tribulations that are coming up while doing this. And I understand that I am not Hamza. I am not anybody else in that sphere. I'm me. And if I have to bumble my way through fucking videos before I find my footing, then I'm going to unfortunately bumble through fucking videos until I find my footing and find out what I want this channel to really be, how to take it to the next level, how to help people by making content. Like, I want to provide value to people with this shit. I don't want to just make these sort of self-improvement vlog type videos just because. Like, I don't want to be just another voice. I want to be a voice that stands out. It's going to require work to stand out. It's going to require a tremendous amount of effort on my part to get there. But I honestly believe that I have the capability and the drive. Maybe not the skills yet, but I can get the skills. But I genuinely believe that I can get there. It won't be easy. Lord knows if this was easy, we'd have the market fucking flooded. But I'm confident I can get there. And whether that takes a few months or a few years, that will depend on me. But I'm confident I can get there. I do know one thing. When it's come to the daily uploads, after 60 days, I'm probably gonna end up stopping the daily uploads, just because it's getting to the point where if it's not a rambly ass video like this, or if it's not a concise short, it's hard to do the. I don't believe I would be able to give good quality content with the current methods I'm using for the daily uploads. Because trying to do any sort of edited piece is going to take too much time that I'm not going to have on a regular day. Especially with my current job. Like, I'm not gonna have. It's gonna be kind of asinine to constantly crank out videos like that. Not saying I can't do it, but I don't feel like it is a self-limiting belief, but for me, I would rather spend the time trying to develop skill sets to help me in regards to future videos. You know, shit like trying to work on thumbnail creation, trying to do script writing, trying to work on editing. While I will have practice on some of that stuff here and there when it comes to the daily videos, I feel like trying to incorporate all of that, it's not going to work for the daily uploads. Because I can already see myself getting way too fucking burnt out with the constant slog. And that would also assume that like I'm also cutting back on, like, well, I wouldn't cut back on the exercise, but like it would still take me time to exercise. I still have other stuff that I'm trying to do outside of this and work. I feel like it would be too much of a burden to do all of that stuff at once for a daily upload. Because right now I don't have a system in place to facilitate that. So I think what I'll do is I definitely want to, want implies that it can't happen, or it may not happen. I'm definitely going to do script writing tonight because I have a few ideas that I want to develop. I just don't know exactly how long it's going to take for me to make those videos to fruition. But I definitely have a lot of ideas that I think are going to come out really, really, really good. They have a lot of potential, and I'm pretty sure that I can get that potential out. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of it. So take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.